Hello everybody, my name is Lofter and welcome to the Game Awards 2023. I've played like 36 games total this year, if not more. So I have a lot of opinions on a lot of games, so I thought it'd be fun to go through here and like look at a category, give my pick for it, and then go through and kind of see where we're at and, you know, pick an actual winner if I can, or, you know, whatever, based on my knowledge, because even when I don't like Star Ocean R, for instance, Star Ocean Second Story R came out. I didn't play it, but I've watched like 14 hours of a Let's Play, plus I saw the original Star Ocean. So if that were to pop up on here, I could pick it. But yeah, let's go ahead and I guess start voting. Yeah, here we are. Okay, so Game of the Year. Immediately a thing. The only one of these I did not play are Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Marvel Spider-Man 2. And I was really afraid of this because it's between these three. I'm going to go ahead and strike Tears of the Kingdom. It had too many problems for my taste, specifically looting and a few other things. Like, I was enamored with it when I was playing it, but after I stopped and got through it, I was like, eh. But I'm going to let's do view all categories first. We'll come back to this. Okay, so we're going to start from, we'll start down here. Let's see if they color them in, then if they do, we'll pick whatever. So let's go with best esports event. I already know for this one, before I even look at it, it's going to be Evo. Yep, there it is. Evo 2023. For me, that's the only one that matters. It was hype as hell. Street Fighter 6 is amazing. And yeah, I watched all of Evo 2023, and I'll probably always pick this one. So yeah, easy clap on this one. Close this out. Let's head back to the categories. It does fill it in. Cool. All right. So where are we going next? Best narrative. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one personally to Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 had easily the best narrative. I would also argue perhaps maybe Sea of Stars. I hope both of those games aren't on here. But let's see what we got. Let's see what the actual choices are. Alan Wake 2 is on here. Baldur's Gate 3. It's got to go to, I mean, don't get me wrong. Baldur's Gate 3 had an amazing narrative. It had a very engaging story, and I actually love the story from Final Fantasy 16, but I would vote Final Fantasy 16 more for cinematics. Alan Wake 2's story, the way it meshes with the first game and Control, and the way it constantly like throws you off of the scent, I guess you could say. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. If you have not played Alan Wake 2, it is not like, the gameplay is like a 6 or a 7 out of 10, but the story is an 11 out of 10. It is fantastic. So we are definitely giving this to Alan Wake 2. All right. Best game direction. I don't fully understand what this means. I guess I would probably give it to Baldur's Gate 3 though, because these categories are going to look real similar across the board. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. No. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Baldur's Gate 3 had a really good game direction for it, but Alan Wake 2 had entire live action movies interwoven with the storytelling, the music direction, the direction across the board in terms of like where characters were, the live actions. It's got to go to Alan Wake. It's got to, just for the concert scene, just the 2 concert scenes. It's perfect. Again, Alan Wake 2, phenomenal game. Esports coach, I have no opinion on this, so I'm not even gonna vote. No point in it. So skip that one. Don't care. Content creator of the year. Do I know any of these people? Iron Mouse. You know, of all these people, Iron Mouse is the only one that I actually sub to, so we're giving it to Iron Mouse. That's crazy though. VTuber on here. Most anticipated game. For me, it was actually, my most anticipated game was, I was really hyped for Street Fighter 6. So, but probably Resident Evil Remake. Yeah, most anticipated game would have been Resident Evil 4 Remake, unless this is talking about next year. Okay, so this is talking about next year. So Rebirth all day, every day. Easy. Easy money. I am so hyped for Final Fantasy VII Remake or Rebirth. Best adaptation. What adaptations did I play? I don't know that I really played any, and I also don't know if it's talking about game to adaptation. A game, like, I don't know. Let's see what the choices are, so I know like what we're dealing with here. So it's game to big screen. I actually only saw one of these, although I know the Castlevania is really good. I've heard there were some problems with it. I don't know, but I mean, this is one of the best adaptations of all time. So obviously I got to go with Mario. Best multiplayer that came out this year? Not Sons of the Forest. I mean, Street Fighter would be a good pick. Baldur's Gate would be a really good pick. Probably Armored Core would be a good pick. Let's see what our choices are. Yeah. Ooh, they're both on here. Ooh, I gotta go with Street Fighter 6 on this one. Baldur's Gate 3 is a lot of fun multiplayer, I'm sure, but I didn't actually get to play multiplayer. I soloed the whole campaign, so I have to pick the one that I put 120 something hours into the multiplayer. Racing sports games, unless there's something on here that they qualify as a no. We're not doing this. Okay. Sim/strategy. Again, I don't really know that I. Oh. Again, the only game on this list I played was Fire Emblem Engage, and it was phenomenal. I played the entire thing. It was wonderful. It is definitely not going to win. Pikmin most likely wins, but I'm definitely voting Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Engage was a great game. Full playthrough of a lot of these games I'm voting for on the channel. Best family. Is it like the family itself or family? I didn't play any of these yet. I mean, logically, I can't vote. I actually really wanted to play Disney Illusion Island and Super Mario Bros. Wonder, but the problem is they're not actually online multiplayer, which made it hard. So I have to unfortunately bow out of this category. Best fighting? Street Fighter 6. Pocket Bravery, Street Fighter 6, Nico, Mortal Kombat, God of... Yeah, no. Easy. Easy category. Best art... Ooh! So, you know Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be on here. Octopath Traveler 2 better be on here as well. Again, I would love to see Sea of Stars, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere but the indie thing. Oh, it is on... Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we are absolutely voting Sea of Stars. For sure. That game was fantastic. All right. Let's see here. Best Action Adventure, Hi-Fi Rush, or Final Fantasy 16. Hi-Fi Rush isn't on here. Neither is Final Fantasy 16. I guess we're... Oh, yeah, I guess we're calling Final Fantasy 6. That stinks that Hi-Fi Rush isn't on here. What is this? Best Action Adventure game? These are not action adventure... whatever. Well, the only action adventure game on this list that I've played that's actually an action adventure game is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So, I mean, it has to go to that because these aren't action adventure games. They're third-person horror shooters. I don't understand these categories. That's not a thing. Whatever. Final Fantasy 16 and Hi-Fi Rush should be on this one. Yeah, okay. Oh, Remnant 2. Oh, God. I've actually played 3 of these, and they are all really good. Remnant 2 was a lot of fun. But again, it's more of a first-person shooter. I don't know why it's called an action game. I'm going to give this one to Hi-Fi Rush. Faux show. Hi-Fi Rush was a fantastic game. I played it, and I was blown away by how fun it was, and great, like, music and stuff. Good stuff. Let's see here. Where else we at? Okay, so mobile game. I mean, Honkai Star Rail was really good. I didn't like Ever Crisis, which was the only other one I played, so easy clap. Honkai Star Rail. It's a great free-to-play game. I mean, obviously, you're going to be tempted to spend money, but meh. Best debut indie game. I would actually give this one probably to Jory from the Game Grumps with Homebody. Homebody was really good, but I don't think I don't think that's going to be on here. So let's see where we're at. Pizza Tower, Dredge, Cocoon. Okay, so I didn't play any of these, but I did watch Let's Plays of these 2 games and speedruns of this one. And I got to say, Dredge, for a game that I didn't even play, had me completely enamored. This weird fishing Cthulhu-esque game. Best independent game, not indie game. What do we got? Dave the Diver, Dredge, no, easy clap. Easy clap. Sea of Stars was phenomenal. I'm glad it's on any of these, much less 2 of them. Community support? Question mark? Recognizing of a game of outstanding community support, transparency and responsiveness, inclusive social media activity and gameplay updates patches. Baldur's Gate 3 has been on point ever since the game came out. There's been patches, updates, just everything, listening to player feedback. Yeah. Best ongoing, that's gonna be because Zelda, Final Fantasy 16. I'd probably pick 16. Yeah. These are weird choices. Oh, that's Final Fantasy 14, not 16. I'd still have to pick that one though. Yeah, for sure. I think Final Fantasy 14 had a really good year. Games for Impact? What does that even mean? Oh, it's like those little... Yeah, I didn't play any of these, so I can't vote, unfortunately. But I'm sure they were all lovely. Innovation and accessibility? Street Fighter 6 had a lot of accessibility options. Like, Street Fighter 6 actually has a mode for blind people. And I think Baldur's Gate 3 also has a lot of really good accessibility options, but that's not what this is. What? Hang on, voice acting. That's not what I picked. Yeah, Street Fighter 6, definitely. Like, blind people can play Street Fighter 6, and it's a fighting game, so yeah. Hi-Fi Rush had some good accessibility options, but for, like, a multiplayer fighting game to include the stuff that Street Fighter 6 did, like, because a blind person can play, and, like, there's noises they can hear that tells them how far they are from the enemy, where the enemy is. Of course, there's lots of audio cues for Hadoukens, drive rushes. They really went all in to make sure that anybody could play this online multiplayer. Best performance, I guess this is voice acting. So yeah, Ben Starr, that was probably Clyde. Neil Newburn, I'm willing to bet this was the vampire. What's his name? Ooh, no. Freaking Saga's performance was godlike. That's Saga. And 100% Saga was outstanding in Alan Wake 2. She sold the game. Audio design, Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush. Easy. Best score and mute. It's gonna be Hi-Fi Rush again, yeah. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Final Fantasy 16 absolutely went in and like, so here's the thing about, well, I played the streamer mode, which was all original music. I was bopping the whole time. I can't deny it. I can't believe how many votes I'm giving Hi-Fi Rush. Art direction is probably Hi-Fi Rush again. Yeah, no. Hi-Fi Rush had gorgeous art and animations. Holy crap. And then, of course, at this point, we're at Game of the Year, which, thankfully, I don't think Hi-Fi Rush was a part of, but I'm giving Game of the Year to Resident Evil 4 Remake. Resident Evil 4 Remake, I've put, like, 70-plus hours into, and it's a horror game that's about 12 hours long. I was obsessed with this game. I actually got the S+ rank run. It was good. It was so good. So, yeah, RE4 definitely gets that vote. And I think that's all the ones we can legitimately, like, vote for. So, yeah. Resident Evil 4, Alan Wake, and Hi-Fi Rush taking everything home. Street Fighter 6 putting in work. Sea of Stars and Baldur's Gate 3 putting in work. Zelda getting a little bit of love. It's a really good year. And there's more to come. I plan on putting together a video of my most anticipated games of next year. and also a top 10 list for this year. So hopefully you look forward to that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff helps out a bunch, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces, dummies.